there's nothing wrong with actually even making these at an event. I have yet, the only people I've ever seen really making any sort of poke sacks at an event are usually women. I mean, this is something that, you know, you would have seen in a camp, you know, soldiers doing sewing. And I've seen some soldiers, at least in the campaigner side, you know, doing repairs to their uniforms and all, but I really honestly have yet to see a soldier making a poke sack, well, besides myself. So, and the time I did do it, I tell you, like, I had people literally flocking all around me just watching me do this. The public eat this stuff up. You know, we're here for the public. Let's you know, give them a show and show them what we do. Not just sit around in camp and shoot the breeze. Play games, play checkers and chess. You know, all sorts of different, you know, do what the soldiers did in their free time. The public eats it up. They love it. Especially love going to, like, suburbia, or if you go towards a big city, the looks I get when I cook food on a fire and eat it right there. I love it. It's a lot of fun for me. Alright. And I don't know if you can see here in the video or not. I can probably bring it a little closer. You can see how the stitching is. You don't have to have it perfectly right. I mean, it doesn't have to be real professional looking. And, you know, you know, I like to study, I like to look at a lot of original garments, and one thing that I found which was really extraordinary to me, it was two dresses that were both hand sewn by this woman, and they are from the Civil War period. One of them was a regular day dress, and the other one was a evening ball gown that she made herself. And the day dress, you know, well, actually the ball gown, really, really nice stitch work. I mean, it definitely looked professional. You know, the stitching was all nice and even. Really, really just great looking dress. And, you know, I have to say, you know, definitely better than what I can do. But with time that will come. But she also had another dress that she sewed, her regular day dress, and the stitching on it was, well, if you were to buy something like that from, like, say, Wamba Wire Company, a lot of people would probably return it because the stitching was just terrible all over the place. You know, like, you'd go in one spot and there'd be, you know, maybe 7 stitches an inch, but then you go to a next spot and it's like, it looks like, you know, it's about like 3 or 4 stitches an inch. So, just really erratic, running all over the place. It was definitely very, very interesting. Now, one thing you gotta watch out is make sure, at least on this thread, you know, keep an eye out, because I've done it so many times. I'll just keep on sewing, and the next thing you know, I have a big line of stitching, and then I realize, oh, I've been stitching in this like this the whole way through, and the other end is stuck somewhere in the line of stitching, and that's kind of a pain in the butt to take care of. Really hope everyone can see this well. Alright, so I'm getting close to the end here. I'm about 1/2 inch from the edge, and I'll make a back stitch real quick. Now, if you notice here, I have a pin right here. I like to, you know, if I'm going through and if I want to stop at a certain point, I'll use a pin, and that helps me mark, and that way I know where I'm at. So, and actually we can go ahead and take out these pins. I'll take out this bad boy over here. And then we'll continue on with our line stitching. We'll go across the bottom. The nice thing about any sort of design material, whether it's a plaid or ticking or anything, is that you can use the design itself, and that will kind of help you keep your lines somewhat straight. I was hoping maybe today to actually go out and do a little bit of cooking on a campfire out in my woods, but the weather has been very uncooperative lately, and I have not been able to do what I wanted to do. But as soon as it gets a little bit better out, I'll go ahead and do it. And you can probably see I just stuck myself, but that happens. And I don't know if I said it already though, but poke sacks are a great way for someone to learn how to sew. You know, practice on these, and then once you feel more confident with yourself, start working up. Making these are really good, and then you can probably work your way up to doing kits like Wanbon white kits. You know, and then once you're very confident with putting together garments, then you can go ahead and work your way up towards working from patterns and doing that. Making your own items definitely saves you a lot of money in the long run, but I know not everybody can sew, which is good, because then it helps guys like me who do sew and help his pards out make a little extra cash, and in a way it kind of helps pay for my hobby. And being a college student, I don't have much money for a lot of items. Alright. Once again, I put a back stitch here, and I'm going to continue on down until I can go no further. And I'm going to stop right around over here, about an inch and a half away, and that's where your drawstring is going to come out. So we're going to have to fold it, hem it over, and then it's going to come like so down, but when I get to that point I'll explain more.